morning, everybody. Today I'm going to share all of our Christmas decor with you. I love how everything turned out this year, so I'm going to just walk you through the house, show you what I did with different things, and kind of how the theme has sort of changed over the years. Let me just set you down. I feel like with each year, the colors that I'm decorating with just slightly change from year to year. Like when I first started decorating our first home, everything, if you guys followed me back then, it was when the girls were first born and everything was flocked and metallic, mercury glass. Everything was like silvers and pinks and whites, like neutrals, completely neutral. Like I don't think I had any red. Pretty sure I said like no red this year in the house, which is so funny. Like it's completely opposite now. And then over time, it kind of shifted. Then it became a little more farmhouse, I think. One year it was a lot of like greens and traditional. Christmas, I think, was what I was going with last year. This year, I feel like, and you can just let me know down below what you think the whole vibe is as I walk you through, like what words you're getting. But to me, the colors somehow happen to be brown, deep red, burgundy, and like lace, like vintage, cozy, I don't know, just like kind of antique, which makes sense because this is the year of estate sales for me and antique shopping. And so what I think happened is just I've slowly, been adding different touches to our home with a lot of browns, and the deep reds kind of just like popped out while I was decorating this year, and it kind of took on this new look. So I think it's really cute. The one thing I'm missing are 2 pillows, which I'll show you where those are going to go because my couch is just missing a pop of burgundy. So I ordered these 2 burgundy like chenille pillows. So I'll show you where they will go. But pillows are always like, I always feel like it's never quite exactly how I want it to go. The other thing that I had to like tell myself I need to stop is there are so many amazing ideas on Pinterest and Instagram. Actually, I kind of avoid Instagram a lot of the time now because I feel like I leave there with like not the greatest taste in my mouth. I go to Pinterest way more often now. Pinterest to me is like, there's no opinion on Pinterest. It's not like somebody's telling, like I came up across this post and it was some girl and she was talking about the trends that she hates. And they're like normal things, like things that we have in our house. And it was just very like, I'm like, why did I watch this video? Now I'm like thinking of this things that she's talking about that this random stranger doesn't like, but I still like them. Things like that, where I'm like, what? Not necessary. Pinterest is just beautiful photos and they're always like inspirational to me. I get so many ideas. Nobody's telling me anything. I just get to view things. So if you guys are looking for inspiration for things, go to Pinterest. I feel like that is the way to go. Like I leave Pinterest being like, oh, yes, I'm going to do this. Like such a different feel than when I leave Instagram. Also comes to a point I feel like with decorating and like Christmas stuff where I have to tell myself to like, just stop. You have enough. Okay, good. You have enough stuff. Just work with what you have. And also something that I've been trying to do this year is use elements that I already have in our decor and just make them a little more festive. So it's not like everything has to be like quote unquote Christmas decor, but you can use certain colors. Like I just bought some candy canes to put in things that I already have to make things look a little bit more festive-y. Arrange your books so that the colors are more festive versus like buying new things. So that is kind of something that I've been trying to do. And yeah, I hope you enjoy. Also our tree you'll see is way more like vintagey. Andrew's mom has collected some adorable ornaments for me over the year at estate sales, and she knows my style. Her style is so different than hers, so when she sees things like her stuff is a little bit more pinks and purples for her decor, where mine is more like browns and greens and reds. And also I've been hand making some ornaments this year, so you can see the ones that I've been making, and I just love the look. It looks so cute and sweet. So let's get started. Before we start, I want to share my outfit of the day because I think it's just so cozy and it's actually chilly outside. So I'm embracing this because it's been hot. Okay, we got my Carly jean. These are called the Dylan jeans. They're or the dad jeans. So I like them because they're not completely baggy, like they're fitted up top, kind of high-waisted, not super high, like it's right below my belly button, but they're a little fitted around the thigh and then they get a little bit wider down below. So I feel like they're like a transition of a straight leg and a wide leg and super stretchy. Like honestly, Carly jeans are my favorite because they have stretch. And then this top is from Called to Surf, just a really cozy tan knit with like a navy stripe. I got this last Christmas. I have just a white tank underneath. And I think these hoops are from Ana Luisa. And then my bag, burgundy is the color of the year for me. I think this is just so beautiful for this time of year. I'm gonna do a little close-up for you. All right, so this bag is from Ateliers August and it's from Paris and it's the most beautiful bag. I love this color. The leather is so smooth and pretty. The gold details, and look at this clasp. So you pull it up, it's magnetic right there. Just like everything is so well made and high end. And then inside, also, I like the shape of this. I feel like all my bags I gravitate towards are square, and I like the rounded bottom. I just think it kind of adds a different look. Okay, so inside, it has a little side pocket right there. Also, this opens up, in the front. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. Right here, you can put something in there as well. And the inside is like this beautiful suede. I also got one of their wallets. Let me show you that too. In this navy color. Isn't that so pretty? And then the inside of the coin area is this really cool orange. So love that. So this is a bag that I take when I only need my wallet, my phone. I have a little hand sanitizer there, chapstick, and lip gloss. So like yesterday at church, this is what I brought. When I just need the essentials, I don't need to bring a ton of stuff. It's perfect for like just those few items, which is great. But my friend asked me where this was from the other day because she wanted to get a nice gift for her mom, and her siblings go in on a gift for their parents. So she's like, I would love to get this for my mom for Christmas. I think that'd be like a really nice gift. So they have so many different styles. I'll link their website down below. So beautiful. Yes, had to share that with you. All right, so we'll start outside. These wreaths are from Studio McGee. I got them from Target, I think 2 years ago. So they came with little bells on them. I took those off and I put these burgundy velvet ribbons on and lace. So usually each year I tend to switch out our ribbon just to kind of change up the vibe. And then I also hung these beads along the top of our door, which I think looks really cute, and then just put some white lights so it kind of frames everything. And then I've had these Christmas trees for many, many years. I love the wooden basket. I think I got them at Home Goods years ago. So I just put some pine cones in the bottom. Some years I do lights, but this year I'm not, just kind of keeping it simple. And then this lantern is also from Home Goods, which I've had forever. The candle in it broke, so I just unscrewed the candle. It was attached to the lantern and replaced it with another one, which I got that from Amazon, and I have it on a timer. They're like a faux candle, so it flickers. It's really pretty, and it just is on for 5 hours, which is great. Again, with the brown velvet ribbon on the front and some pine cones inside. So that's our outside. Okay, when you walk in, I have some garland with the little cranberry string. Also this really cute bell garland. I think that was an estate sale find. And then on this side, I have this Santa pillow that I also found at an estate sale. And up here on our sideboard, we've got cute little Christmassy sprig. That's from Target last year. I found this at an antique shop like this month, which was quite the score. And then same thing with this. I found that at an antique shop. So I get these little candles. Ooh, that one fell over. I love the ones that are on a timer because around 4 o'clock or so, they all come on in our house and they flicker and they look so cute. You don't have to worry about turning them off. It's just so great. So I'll link a few down below. And then we've got a little snow globe. And then I switched out our candlesticks for red ones. Those are same as last year. I just saved them. But I love, like, we have a lot of gold in our house, like antique gold, which looks really pretty for Christmas time. And our books, the color of our books already works for that. So there is that area. And then over here, I added our little nativity scene. I like that kind of in the front. And then I put this, I swapped out whatever picture was there for this one because I like having a little bit of that red come through. And that book right there already is green. So I just like using what we have, but finding greens and reds and putting them together. Here's at this angle. I swapped out what we had hanging here for this little sign that we've had for a long time. Just kind of gives you a nice little pop as you're walking out. And then in our downstairs bathroom, I put this up here. A little joy to the world. All these signs I feel like I got at Hobby Lobby like 4 years ago or something. And then I added this little candle holder with that same, these kind of bend there, flameless candle up top, which looks so pretty when you're coming to the bathroom at night. It just has like a little nice soft glow in here. Okay, we are in the kitchen and I'm gonna take you around. So this is actually new. This is a pot that I already had, but I did buy these from Target. I was missing something on the island. Last year we had a like mini Christmas tree, but it just looked dinky. It was old and needed to be tossed. Dinky. It was dinky. So I saw these online and I ran to Target to get them. I put there's 3 of these in here. And then this is like a little bunch that came wrapped together. I cut it apart so that I could kind of space it, but I think it looks really cute. At first I had this in here without the red little berries and Andrew was like, what is this? Is this real? Is it like dead leaves? I was like, it's fake and it's supposed to look like this. So when I added in the red, he liked it more. I think it gives it a little more life. So it looks really real. I think it was really great. Okay.
What about you got these without red things? Yeah,
I put them together. Remember? Or no, you weren't with me. Okay, so up on above the range hood.
Ginger.
Yeah, Ginger's over there. But I have that berry wreath that we've had for a long time. I believe I got that at Home Goods. And then I put a little lace ribbon that I hot glued to it and some little tiny bells. What?
Show what Ginger actually looks like.
Okay, here's Ginger. She's back. She hid in the candy canes. That's what I was talking about by putting, like, using things you have and just making them Christmassy. So I just put some candy canes in that little crock and I think it looks adorable. Got that idea on Pinterest. Those are the bells that were on our wreaths. I just changed out the ribbon to a like deep red one. I also think that silver pitcher looks really nice and Christmassy up there too. But see how we have like those little glass jars are brown. So this is the vibe. Chocolate brown with the deep burgundy. I just love it. And then this Merry Christmas sign is also Hobby Lobby a couple years ago. And then over here, I added that little candle there so it illuminates the cabinet at night. It's really pretty and cozy. And then these little champagne flutes, I take out every year. They're from Lennox.
Oh, I like those cups.
Yeah, you like them?
Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas. And another bell. And that's it for in there. So it's just like a little touch. And that oval dish we have is burgundy. So again, like the colors just kind of work together. This little holder I got again at Hobby Lobby years ago. It's really heavy and weighted, but I don't know what I did. I think in the past I put like a little sprig of pine needles, but I love it as a crock. I think it looks really cute with all of my supplies for sourdough. And then, yeah, nothing else over here. Just cookbooks And over on this side, I put 2 little wooden Christmas trees that I got at Home Goods a few years back. And I left this out because it's green, so I think it just looks nice. Over here, this is from an estate sale. There you go.
Lay it down too.
Okay, so that's it for the kitchen. All right, on our dining table, I put this little guy, which was another thrift. That was a thrift find from last year. And then these were at an estate sale. Little salt and pepper shakers. I left our little bronze picture thing there. So yeah, it's just like a few little touches. And I also like having things where you kind of don't notice it right away, like the little accents in our cabinets. You don't see that right away, but it's cute. Okay, moving into the living room, which is my favorite area during Christmas time. We have our little village over here, which the kids move 3 times a day. So you can always tell who's been around here because it always has a different look from each of them. It's really funny. So I hid the light switch back here. Oops. But it's pretty at night all lit up. I got most of this I think I got this on Facebook Marketplace. And then I got a few of these things at Walmart. And then I added our little felt garland up here. And one other thing over in this area is I switched out our white candlesticks for these kind of beige ones and added some of that dark red ribbon on these. I love these little wooden candlestick holders. I got those off of Etsy. I think that's like a cute little accent because when you walk in the house, you see that right away. So it gives you just like a little holiday flair. This blanket, I believe, is Home Goods many, many years ago. And then over here, I just switched out these books. Again, pulling that burgundy out. And what I did, this is a little Advent thing that we got at church, which is super great. These are all of our old Christmas cards. So I'm just putting them together on here so we can have them. And then I saved all of our cards from our friends and family from last year. So I have those on a little ring. So I'll save those now every year and I love having those. And then this blanket I got at an estate sale this year. Here's our tree. And it's so funny, whenever we take it out, we always think, oh, Owen wanted me to show you his creation. It's a long line to the swimming pool, he said. And then there's their other creation right there. Here's our tree. So funny, we got this last year and I remember we took it out and I instantly felt deep regret. I was like, oh no, this is way too small. But once we put all of our ornaments on in the tree topper, it actually looks really perfect for this space. I think if it was any bigger, it would just take up so much room in here and it just looks cute and unassuming and vintage and we love her. So there she is in all her glory. The basket is just like one of those woven baskets down below. And the ornaments are my absolute favorite this year. Like they're just so sweet. We found so many at estate sales this year. Look at these little chickens. Andrew's mom found that. This was from our trip to Maine this year. I got a bunch this one's from Boston. But, oh, and I put the same ribbon, I think in 5 different places. So it really pulls it in and just kind of happened. Like a lot of our ornaments are kind of that deep red color. So when it's dark out and the tree's illuminated, it just has this really pretty, like deep red tone to it. And I'm in love. So look, these ones we all found at this like, oh my gosh, this antique shop in Maine was amazing. And they had all these handmade ornaments there that I could have gotten. I had a lot of ornaments on our trip actually. But yeah, and these are the ones I made this year. These little, I hand stitched them, stuffed them, used lace. So I did that one, this one. I made them for gifts. Here's this one. Aren't they cute? So yeah, when I made this too, I needle felted that. It's been quite the year of ornaments. Violet's always like, Mom, we have enough ornaments. I'm like, I know. And then Andrew's mom also found these beads that I have all around, and they're so sweet. So those are all the way through the tree. And then our tree topper is from World Market. I think we got that last year. I don't know if they still have it, but I can look. Okay, let's move on to our mantle. So this kind of evolves every year. It depends on, again, like what I'm looking for. Some years I go big and like just make it super full and stuffed. Like one year I did dried oranges, which I thought about doing again this year, but it just is one more thing to do, and I decided to take that off my to-do list. We don't need that. So I made this garland just with a couple different strands of cedar, put some of the eucalyptus, kind of fill some of it in, and then I love that red bead garland. I add some bells, and yeah. I also use command hooks for everything. They make everything so much easier. Same with the stockings, we use command hooks. The stockings are all from Pottery Barn. The girls we got years and years ago when they were little, and then Andrew and I had different ones. So then once Owen was born, we got ones that kind of matched his. So luckily they still carried them. But yeah, pretty cute. And then down below we have that sleigh that I think is from Hobby Lobby or World Market or Home Goods. And then I keep our Christmas books on there. A lot of them are over here too. Okay, so yeah, for the pillows, I'm waiting on 2 of those burgundy pillows. So I think like right there, we need a pop of red, and over there we need a pop of red. I think that'll look really great. Over on our ottoman, I used a green book. That's my Martha Stewart gardening book. Put some pine cones in that wooden bowl that we just had out before empty. And then this little sleigh that I found at a thrift store. Okay. I have a little snow cone, snow globe over there. That's Hobby Lobby. And then let's go through our bookshelves. So down below, we have more of these wooden trees. I love that nativity scene snow globe. And then I put more candy canes in this little copper thing that I found antique shopping, I believe. We had this little Noel sign that was a thrift find or maybe a estate sale. I don't know. I can't remember at this point. And then another one of these little flameless candles. This is a decanted candle, decanted. I took it out, and so now we have this really cute green glass. So I put that in there, and it looks really pretty at night. And then I have this little wooden sleigh up there. Up top, we've got some fake pine needles up in that basket. I added another little bell, wooden tree, and then I put those candlesticks over there to tie in to those candlesticks. So I like to have colors pulling throughout different areas of the house. So like in the front, how we have the lace on the front doors, that same lace ribbon is up on the stove. So I like to kind of have that going throughout to have everything kind of pulled together. Same thing with that ribbon, the red velvet, that is kind of throughout the house. But yeah, this took a few days to kind of get everything in order to where I was happy with it. Over here, I've got a cute little red box that I found. I put those flowers up there for fall time, and I'm gonna keep them up year round because I think they're so pretty. Those are from Home Goods, and then I just bent them into a basket that I already owned. Another flameless candle up there. And then this bell was a thrift find, and I tied that green ribbon on top. So yeah, that is our living area. And that's pretty much everything. We just did some school and went on a walk, and Kyla got a good workout. You tired, Kyla? Good girl. All right, so we're moving on to our reading for the day. So while the girls are reading, I wanted to share more of our pantry organization. So we have 4 of these big ones: rice, oats, all-purpose flour, and sugar is back there. So we get most of these, except for that one at Costco. So it's a lot. So to fill it in these big jars is really perfect. there is the other flour up there. And then here are the other ones that I got. All Amazon. I've got brown sugar in this one. Chocolate chips. This makes me so happy. Gluten-free flour. That is powdered sugar. Rye flour, which I use to help my starter. And rice flour, which I use to shape my dough. And I should have added a little bit of rye flour. I forgot to feed my starter last night before I went to bed. So I just fed it again this morning. But I don't think it's gonna rise in time to like make my dough today. So I'll just feed it again tonight. But yeah. All right, so those are awesome. I'll link them for you guys if you're wanting to switch out some of your glass jars or plastic for glass. Okay, also wanted to share my enzyme lineup, especially with the holidays. I feel like these are a must to have when you're eating like other things that you don't eat regularly. First is the gluten digestive enzymes. If I ever eat something with gluten on accident or want a few bites of something, I will always take that prior. If I like know what I'm eating, those help so much. The systemic enzymes just help me feel overall better. I feel less bloated when I take these regularly. If I didn't get a good night's sleep, I will take these. They help with immune function. Like seriously, an amazing thing to have on hand. If you just are like feeling like off, I always go for that. That's what I go for. Last, the digestive food enzymes. When I had all of my testing done, I think it was like a year ago or so, the holistic doctor that I went to was saying to definitely take these prior to eating because I was really low in vitamins and minerals and electrolytes. And she was saying that she thinks like a lot of what is happening is I'm not, oh no, you know what I had? Sorry, I had a stool test. And she said I'm not absorbing my food properly. And so she was saying to slow down on eating and take a digestive enzyme prior to any meal. So this is very good to have on hand. So yeah, I wanted to just share those with you guys because I feel like I always share my Mary Ruth's liquid multivitamin, which obviously we love, but it's nice to kind of show you some other things too in the medicine cabinet that are just staples in our house. So I'll link the code down below if you guys want to check any of these out. 20% off using code MRO Kendra, all caps. Alrighty, so I'm getting everything prepped. We're gonna make some gingerbread cookies today. These are my absolute favorite cookies ever. Oh my gosh, just like so delicious. So they're made without molasses. Let me hold this over. You can screenshot the recipe. Oh man, just honestly, trust me, they're just so good. I don't know what it is about them, but they're like chewy and a little bit spicy, but not too spicy. They're kind of like a spiced sugar cookie. That's how I don't know. They're like a mild gingerbread. You can always add a little bit more if you want to, like to make it more spicy, but that's what we do. And then I make them gluten-free. I've made them regular before, but I'm going to do gluten-free so I can enjoy them. And then depending on how much we make, we can bring some for friends. I'm also making some hard-boiled eggs because I want to make a salad and I love to put a little, like 1 or 2 hard-boileds on top to give me some protein. And I am making some of this pasta for the kids. We're just going to do like some butter, salt, and Parmesan cheese for that. So for eggs, we still are having to buy like a dozen eggs a week because we go through a lot of eggs between just making scrambled eggs. I make Dutch babies a lot, egg casserole, and I bake a lot. So our chickens give us about a dozen a week, but we usually go through 2 dozen eggs a week. Our chickens lay pretty much every single day. It's just crazy. So we usually get 3 eggs a day and they're big eggs. Today we've gotten only 2 so far. I'm pretty sure we'll get 1 more later. But we are going to expand our chicken area. Right now they're just in their little chicken coop and we let them out twice a day to roam, but they really want to get out more than that. So we're going to make our whole side yard fenced off with chicken wire on the top and all around. I think I showed it to you guys, but that's going to start this week. So then they'll have more space. So we're kind of debating if we should get more than 3 chickens. We might get like 2 more. Okay, I'm making a few adjustments. I put that picture up there and I put the silver one here. I think that's a little more festive having the silver there. I'm also trying to figure out a way to use this terracotta pot. I saw a really cute thing where they put a candle inside of theirs. So I might play around with this right now. All right, look how cute this is. I cut some of this apart. I'm just wondering where to put this now because it is fake. I need to clean this off dirty. It is fake, so I don't know if you want it like super close. All right, what do we think? I put a real candle in. I think it looks a lot better. So technically we could actually burn it, but I probably won't. I just think it looks really cute right there. You thought I was done. Of course I'm not done. Never ends. We have Bella up here. I think that looks cute. All right, and I added those little dishes there. I'll show you guys our sauna. So I posted this on Instagram and I got so many questions asking about it. So Andrew and I have canceled our gym membership and have decided to just make our own home gym. The reason I loved our gym so much was because it had a sauna. It was just so nice. So we got this one. We've been saving up for this. It's an outdoor one. We have it on our deck, which is so cool. It's right outside our bedroom. And it's a 2-person sauna, but usually we just go in one at a time, me and Andrew. And yeah, it's just really cool. Like inside, I'll open it for you. It was really easy to put together. I'll link the company down below, but during the day, it's definitely much hotter in here. So there's a reading light if you're doing this like at nighttime. There's a colored light that represents different things, like the purple is relaxing, the red's anti-aging, which is kind of cool. We usually do purple. And then it goes to 150 degrees, and you can set the time. We do 30 minutes. And yeah, we have it literally just plugged in up here. It's able to just plug in there, and it takes about 30 minutes or so to heat up. You can plug in, you can do Bluetooth for your music with your phone, and I got the backrest for that to lean up against. And they also have like mats for down there. We have not done that, but it's just so awesome. I love the sauna so much. We contacted the company who built our deck, just making sure like it wasn't too heavy. They said it was fine. So yeah, we got a treadmill in our garage. We are just needing to get like some free weights, and then we got our own little gym. All right, now if this isn't a California Christmas, I don't know what is. I am making my gingerbread cookies, listening to Christmas jazz. Meanwhile, my kids are playing in the hose because it's so hot outside, yet wearing Christmas pajamas. Oh, and a bathing suit. They are beauties. I put them in for just like 10 minutes. And they don't look done when you take them out, but they're definitely fine. They set quick. And then I just made this little glaze, powdered sugar, vanilla, and milk. So I just kind of dunk them in that for a little sweetness, because they're not super sweet, they're more spicy. I'm gonna end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog and seeing all our little bits of Christmas around the house. I hope you guys are doing well, and I will see you soon.